This is the video to go with your card S5. It's all about line symmetry and how we tell if a shape has got lines of symmetry or not. So you've got some shapes on your card. This is what they look like, and we need to decide where the lines of symmetry are. Now, a line of symmetry splits a shape exactly into two identical halves. Basically, you could fold it over and it will fit perfectly on top of itself. And if you can't see it just by looking, get yourself some tracing paper. It's perfectly fine to use tracing paper in the exam, so if you don't get given any, ask for some. And you can use your tracing paper by popping it on, tracing your letter or your shape, taking it off again, and then you can fold it over. And if you can fold it over and have that shape, it's difficult for you to see on my piece of paper, but fit exactly on top of itself again. So it fits, and then when I fold it, it fits back again. That means the line that I folded it along is a line of symmetry. So I can draw in a line of symmetry down there. And we usually use a dotted line for a line of symmetry. Similarly, the letter H looks like that, doesn't it? We're going to have one down the middle as well. But hopefully we can see that we would also be able to fold the top of the H down and it would land on the bottom as well, just like with my letter D. So I've got a line of symmetry right across the centre of that one as well. That one's got two lines of symmetry. Now the D, let's trace it. If I fold the D in half that way, then the straight edge is going to land on top of the curved edge. So that's not a line of symmetry going that way. But I can fold it down the middle this way and pop it back on, and it does fit. It's exactly the same shape on the top as it is on the bottom, and so I have got a line of symmetry going straight across the middle there as well. And again, I'm using a dotted line. The letter G, let's trace it. I can't find any way that I can fold that letter G and have it look exactly the same on the top or the other side. It won't ever fit exactly on top, and so that one's got no lines of symmetry. And sometimes that happens, sometimes you just have to say it doesn't have any. Similarly, my shapes down here, well, my triangle has got one straight down the middle there. So has my trapezium. It's got a line going right down the middle of the shape. The square has got even more. So here's a square I've already made. It's a bit bigger than this one, but you get a better idea with the piece of paper. So there's a square that I've already made, and I can fold my square in half that way, and it'll fit. So I've got a line of symmetry straight down the middle. I can fold my square in half that way, and it'll fit. So I've got a line of symmetry straight across the middle as well. But the ones to look out for with the square are these diagonal ones. I can fold it along the diagonal that way, and it fits on top of itself exactly. And I can fold it along the diagonal that way, and it fits on top of itself exactly. So I've got diagonal lines of symmetry I can draw on there as well. The square's got 4 lines of symmetry. And something that's not on your card but is worth just bearing in mind is a rectangle. I can fold it that way. There's a line of symmetry straight down the middle. I can fold it that way. There's a line of symmetry straight across the middle. But, big mistake, I can't fold it diagonally and have it fit exactly on top of itself. It's different to the square. The square fits exactly. The rectangle doesn't overlap perfectly. So if you get a rectangle, don't be tempted to draw on those diagonal lines like you can with a square. So that's what lines of symmetry means. Here's a few more shapes for you to try. Press pause, have a go, see if you can find all the lines of symmetry, and when you're ready for the answers, press play again and check.